What we're talking about today is a bowline with a Yosemite finish and a double fisherman's stopper as a base tie-in. All right, we'll get to it. So what we'll set up is a Yosemite finish running bowline with a stopper, a double fisherman stopper. What I normally do, what a base tie is for a stationary rope system. So in a stationary rope system, you can throw over multiple branches and then you can climb up the tree. In an MRS system, you have to isolate your line, which means you go over one branch and then you climb the tree. You don't have other branches in your system. But on a stationary rope, you can do it, and that's one of the benefits of having the stationary rope system. So what normally I would do is I'll get my rope around the tree and then I'll choke it. And a lot of times I'll just use like an alpine butterfly and I'll use a quickie to connect. So let me show you how I get this done real quick. All right. Okay. All right. I've got it wrapped around the tree. And once I do that, I'm going to open this piece up. And then what normally I would do is just use an alpine butterfly. Okay. Now once I get my alpine butterfly set up, I would get my quickie and just connect it. Slide the quickie in. It would be like this. All right, let me pull that line over here real quick. Okay. Okay. Put it under tension and it would look like this. Okay. Really simple to do, but if you don't have a quickie and you want to use the end of your line, it's something where you can use a Yosemite finish. Also, just a real quick mention, a lot of people use a carabiner doing this, and that's really not recommended, because with a carabiner, let me just show you real quick. See, with this quickie, it always stays in its spot, but with a carabiner, what will happen is when you connect it in, all right, now you have tension. What they are afraid of with a carabiner, that it could get side loaded, meaning that if you're climbing in the tree, now you come up off your limb a little bit, sometimes you get slack in your system, and then this can kind of get in this way. And if it does this kind of thing, it was side load on this gate, and this gate's not really a good rated gate. It could pop on you, or it could pop open. So that's the fear of using a carabiner. Alrighty, so what I would do, if I don't have a carabiner, if I don't have my quickie, and I'm going to use the end of my line, I would use that Yosemite bowline. Now, what's good about the Yosemite bowline, it's a little bit more secure than a regular bowline. So in a regular bowline, this is how you tie that regular bowline. You go around the tree and then you pull it tight. So here's your regular bowline. Now what happens is, if you're climbing on your system and you move up and down your rope, you put pressure on, the regular bowline could come unsecure. So it's not something that you'd want on a base tie that could come unsecure. So a Yosemite bowline is tied a lot in the same way. You'll make your loop. Now you're going to do it just like you would the regular bowline. You go up around this piece, come back in, inside this loop, and instead of coming straight here, now you come back around this, you go around, and now you're going to follow it back through, bring it up in through here, you're going to snug the top part up here, and now you'll snug this part. Now this is a bowline with a Yosemite finish. What we will do is use a running bowline, meaning this loop is going to be around this rope here. So we'll set that up. Now this Yosemite bowline is a lot more secure once it's tied in. Now if you go up in pressure, because you have these two snugged up, it doesn't really allow it to break loose. That's why it's a little bit more secure than the regular bowline. So let me break it, and then we'll redo it as a bowline with a Yosemite finish. And I will use a little bit more tail because at the end of this, we will put a stopper. So now I'm going to get me a little bit more rope here. I'll make that loop. Now, before I do all of this, I'll just get this tail here, and I'm going to send it around the line that I'm going to choke. Okay, so put it up through here. Get it all situated over here. Okay. So now here's my tail. And I'm going to, now that I have it around this rope, I'm going to forget about it, and I'm going to work on my bowline. So I'll bring this all the way through, right? I'm going to go around that. Okay. Now I'm going to come back into that loop. And instead of going straight down, I'm going to go behind. Alrighty. Alright. Now I'm going to bring it around and through and follow it up by that tail here. Okay. Now once I get to this point, I'm going to hold this piece here. I'm going to snug this top, and then I'm going to snug the bottom, making that secure Yosemite bowline. Now that I have this tail here, this is going to be my double fisherman stopper. I'm not just going to tie it to the open end of this. What I'm going to do is tie it and secure it onto this line. So what I'll do is make that double fisherman's. I'll start by going around, working it myself back toward the Yosemite bowline, do 2 wraps, and then I'll bring it straight up and through. And I got it straight up and through. I'm going to secure it, tie, dress, and set it. All right. Now this is more secure. See, now I have it there. It's caught here. Now I'm going to grab this side, put tension on it. Okay. And I don't need any extra gear. So this is going to be so secure, I'm not going to be worried about it coming undone. And I've got my backup with my double fisherman's bend. After I finish the climb, I would get off my system, and then I would put some slack in the line. Now once I got slack in the line, I'll come to this, the double fisherman lock off here, and untie it. Just open it up, and then you break the Yosemite bowline by pulling this. It opens really easy, and I'll pull the tail through. After I get that tail through, just unravel it, and now you're all complete. Ready to bring in your line. I'll tie it one more time. I'll tie it just a little bit slower. So what I'll do is I'll create the loop as I would if it were a bowline. I am going to get this tail over here and put it around. I'll capture that part of the line that I'm choking. Now that I have that captured, I'm going to use that tail, and just as if I was doing a regular bowline, I'll bring it up through. I'm going to go around this part of the line and back inside. Once I do that, I'm going to go around, and then I'm going to bring this up through. Right next to that other part of the line. And I'm getting it all set up here. Now once I get to this point, I'm going to tighten the top part of the line, and then I'm going to snug the bottom part. Now I have my 2 loops that create the Yosemite bowline. So now I have that running Yosemite bowline. And now what I'm going to do with this part of the line, now I'm going to create a double fisherman stopper, but I'm not putting it just on this line. I'm going to connect it to this, so it's going to be more secure. To do that, I'll make a bite, and I'll start wrapping back down toward the Yosemite bowline once. I'll do the twice, and then I'll bring that tail up through both of those wraps. And now I'm going to secure it, tie, dress, and set it, and there you have it. And then after that, I'd go in, I'll grab the other line and put weight on it so it's secure. And you can see you got your Yosemite bowline, running bowline, and it's secure. And now you have your double fisherman stopper, and it's even more secure because it's connected to the rope. And there you have it. Well, there you have it. The Yosemite running bowline with a double fisherman stopper. A real good option if you don't have any extra gear like a quickie to connect. You don't need anything else, so it's great if you have you need to use it in a pinch, like say you forgot your quickie or you lost it. This is a real good way. It's very safe, a secure method, and it doesn't require anything extra. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and by all means, share our video. Take care. We'll see you next time.